Good evening, dear ladies. Happy Chanukah Be'ezrat Hashem. B'orei lechem Chanukah b'siyata d'ishmaya. And I would like to, this is the night of the 5th day of Chanukah. So Be'ezrat Hashem, let's bless. $1 million. Be'ezrat Hashem, let's bless. That we will all have the zchut to greet Mashiach tzidkenu ברחמים גמורים במהרה בימינו, אמן. אליהו הנביא, אליהו תשבי, אליהו גלעדי, במהרה אדון משיח דוד אלינו וזכו לטוב. We will all have the zchut to see the building of בית המקדש השלישי במהרה בימינו, אמן. כי עין בעין נראו בשוב אדוני ציון. אתה תקום תרחם ציון, כי עת לך לנה כי בא מועד. השיבנו אדוני לך ונשוב חדש ימינו כקדם. And we will all have בעזרת השם the zchut to go to the land of Israel on the wings of eagle, and where we all have part in Eretz Yisrael. בשם השם נעשה ונצליח, אין עוד מלבדו השם, שפתיי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך, and everything that we are doing is בשם כל ישראל. The shiur is לעילוי נשמת all of the souls that were murdered viciously by the terrorists. מהשם revenge והבלad, עליהם השלום תהי נשמתם צורה בצור החיים, and for all of the soldiers, עליהם השלום, תהי נשמתם צורה בצור החיים, השם ייקום דמם, השם הוא revenge והבלד, לעילוי נשמת נלי בת זינה זילפה, עליה השלום תהי נשמתם צורה בצור החיים, לעילוי נשמת אברהם אבוש בן משה, עליו השלום תהי נשמתם צורה בצור החיים, רבקה מטל בת אברהם אבוש, עליה השלום תהי נשמתם צורה החיים. משה חיים בן רבי יונתן, יעקב בן משה, אליהו בן משה חיים, עליהם השלום תשנת צורות של החיים, ולמייקל, עליו השלום תשנת צורות של החיים, I don't know his mother's name, but Benson. Okay, dear ladies, בעזרת השם, and it's for רפואה שלמה for all the women. Bezrat Hashem, that all of the captured, Hashem will bring them back now with mercy, healthy, mentally and physically, Bezrat Hashem. And בסייעתא דשמיא, may Hashem protect our soldiers, שילכו לשלום ויחזרו לשלום. Okay, so now we're going to start. Ladies, I'm reminding you that we're recording, and please, let's be quiet so others can also enjoy the show. Okay. So now, first of all, we are tomorrow night. This is Erev Rosh Chodesh. It's not only Chanukah, it's the eve of Rosh Chodesh already. And tomorrow night is Rosh Chodesh Tevet. And look how beautiful it is. Every Rosh Chodesh, we say only partial part of the Hallel. We say only partial part of every Rosh Chodesh, except for Tevet. Except for the month of Tevet, we say the whole Hallel. So how can so first of all it falls on Chanukah, but there's a reason for this. All of the first days of the month were supposed to be festivals. You know, the women have a zchut not to work on Rosh Chodesh. You know that? It's a custom for women that they take it easy on Rosh Chodesh. And why? Because all of the first days of the month were supposed to be a festival, Yamim Tovim, but because we sinned with a golden cloth, with Chet HaEgel, with a golden cloth, because of this, we only say partial part of the Hallel on Rosh Chodesh. But because it was the men that sinned and not the women, you remember Aaron HaKohen told them to take off all of the jewelry, to ask their wives to take the jewelry off, and they didn't agree, the wives. So the men themselves brought their jewelry that they had and gave it to Aaron HaKohen. So because of that, we have a privilege on Rosh Chodesh. And we are renewed every Chodesh when we go to the mikveh, Baruch Hashem. We are like a new human being, a newborn, B'siyata Dishmaya. We have the zchut. But what's the difference? Tevet, we know, Tevet starts Yud B'Tevet, the fast of Yud B'Tevet. The siege over Yerushalayim started. So how come Dafka, the first day of the month of Tevet, is a festival? And not only that, Omer Rabben Ish Chai, he says a beautiful thing. He says we should light a candle for Rabbi Meir Baal HaNes on the first day of Tevet, which means tomorrow night, on Wednesday. So tomorrow night, Tuesday night, is already B'siyata Dishmaya, the first day of the month of Tevet. It's the night of the first day of the month of Tevet. So to light a candle for Rabbi Meir Baal HaNes and in the merit of Chanukah and the Hashmonaim and the Maccabim, they are listening to you over there. If you have something to share, you're going to share it with me. So B'siyata Dishmaya, because we see that this is Brucha haba, welcome, Baruch Hashem. It's okay, it's okay. Sit over here. It's okay. You can sit here. Come.
No, yeah, that's why. That's why I'm moving.
Please come and sit. You want to put this? Maybe you'll put this? Okay, come and sit. Okay, dear ladies. So, Abed Ishchai says to light a candle for Rabbi Meir. Tomorrow night we light a candle for Rabbi Meir Balanis. And we light a candle also for Avraham Avinu, because Avraham Avinu Yortzeit is on the first day of the month of Tevet. So tomorrow night we light not only a candle for Rosh Chodesh, for the first day of the month, but also for Rabbi Meir Balanes and Avraham Avinu, okay? And we ask from, and this is very important, we ask from Avraham Avinu, because Avraham Avinu had two main sons, Yitzchak and Ishmael. We ask from him that he will be good advocates for Yitzchak's children to finish this. That all of these problems that we have with his other son Ishmael, Bezrat Hashem, and may Hashem have mercy upon us and the whole world. So, girls, I would like to say something. So, why do we say the whole Hallel on the first day of the month of Tevet? So, one reason it's in Chanukah. In Chanukah we say the whole Hallel. Even on Pesach we don't say. Pesach we only say on the first day, and in the land of Israel, and outside the land of Israel, the two first days of Pesach, and during the Chol HaMoed, the intermediate days, we say only a portion of the Hallel. But Chanukah, 8 days we say the Hallel. So the merit of the Chashmonaim, that you remember Moshe Rabbeinu after he went down with the tablets and he saw that we sinned with a golden calf. He took the tablets and he broke them, and he said, "Mila Hashem Elai," who is to Hashem to me? The same thing the Maccabim and Chashmonaim said, because the tribe of Levi did not sin in that sin. So what happens is, because of their merit, we are allowed to say the whole Hallel on the first day of the month of Tevet, in the merit of the tribe of Levi, because Hashmonaim and Maccabim are from a Kohanim, but the Kohanim, the priests, are part of the tribe of Levi, the Levites. So because they didn't sin in the sin of the golden calf, we have the merit, the Siyata Dishmaya, Baruch Hashem, to say the whole Hallel on the first day of the month of Hallel, the month of Tevet, which is a big thing. So dear ladies, this is, every time I give you the combination of the name of Hashem for the month that is coming. So it's Wednesday morning when we say Shacharit and Musaf Shel Rosh Chodesh, okay? And don't forget to say Alanisim B'chule and everything that we add. We need to concentrate in the middle of the Musaf. We say, Baruch Ata Hashem, Mekadesh Yisrael B'Rashei Chodashim, blessed are you Hashem, that sanctifies the children of Israel on the first days of the month. When we say Baruch Ata Hashem, we pause, we just visualize, we don't say it out of our mouth, we visualize the combination of the name of Hashem for that month, and with this we open all of the gates of all of the channels of marriages, health, mentally and physically, parnasa-wise, which means income, everything, righteous children, easy pregnancies, easy births, everything Bezrat Hashem. So the name of Hashem for the month of Tevet comes from the Hashem iti u'ne'Romamash Shmo, which means Hashem with me, and we will praise His name. So the ending letters. So this is a Hey Hashem. It's Yud-Kei Vav-Kei. I'm writing Kuf, okay, because I can't write here the Hey. And then we have the Yud, and then we have another Hey, and then we have the Vav. This is a combination of the name of Hashem for the month of Tevet. This is the name of Hashem of mercy. And the name of Hashem of repenting, Shuvah, is the combination is the letter Hey, and then I'm writing Kuf because I need to wipe the board after that. If I write the name, I can't wipe the board, okay? So the letter Hey is Kuf, I mean Hey, and then we have the letter Aleph, and then we have a gate the letter A, and then we have the letter U. This is the name, the two names of Hashem. When we say Musaf Shel Rosh Chodesh on Wednesday, we just visualize the combination of the name of Hashem, and by this we open all of the channels of income, marriages, children, peace, victory, everything, not only for us and our families, but for Klal Israel and the whole world, Bezrat Hashem. Okay? This is about the month of Tevet. So now we're going back to Parashat Miketz, and always Parashat Vayeshev and Miketz are around Chanukah. The week of Chanukah, inside Chanukah, always. So Parashat Miketz, we learn that Yosef HaTzadik, Hashem takes him out, Baruch haba, takes him out from the pit that he is, the jail that he's in Egypt, and from here he becomes the right hand of Pharaoh. And by him, everything happens in Egypt. Can you imagine? I want you to think about it. From the bottom, if we fall and we feel that, okay, we are in despair, and we feel we don't even find the way out. We mamash feel this is the fifth candle of Chanukah. The fifth candle of Chanukah, the Lubavitcher Rebbe used to say, Alav Hashem Zchut Teged Alenu, that never falls on Shabbat. Never falls on Shabbat. This symbolizes darkness, that it never falls on Shabbat, Choshech. Never on Shabbat. But this is what is beautiful about this. But the ability of the fifth candle of Chanukah is to take us from all the dark places that we are in. And even if we have suffering that we can't find a way out of them, like Yosef HaTzadik, but this fifth candle of Chanukah, the light of the fifth candle of Chanukah can take us out of despair. Can you understand this? Mamash, look at Yosef HaTzadik. Yosef HaTzadik was in jail, in the Egyptian jail, for 12 years. 10 years he was supposed to be. Then he told Sarah Mashkim, the minister of drinks, he told him, okay, now you're going out of prison, don't forget me. Twice he said, remember me and don't forget me. Because of these two words, Hashem gave him 2 years. Added 2 years for him in the prison, in the Egyptian prison. Can you imagine? So Hashem, why? Because he should have showed confidence in Hashem, not trusted a human being. So, what did Yosef HaTzadik do in the jail, in the prison over there? You can imagine that this is not Israeli prison. This is in an Arab country prison. Okay, so Yosef HaTzadik, Rashi says, was dancing inside the prison, and he was happy. Somebody from the sign will say he became cuckoo. Ken, 10 years and then addition of 2 years and he's dancing, something is not right. But he was dancing because he knew Ki kol David Rachmana letav Avid, that everything that Hashem does is for good. And even though we don't understand, because we don't see, we are part of the picture. You see, for example, there's a picture over here. We are a dot in the picture. We don't see the whole picture. But the person who stands from the outside, he sees the whole picture. So he knows where this dot needs to go in order to complete the fixing. We do not know that. But Hashem does. He looks at everything. Hashem is in this world and he's out of this world. Everything is Hashem, and Hashem is everything, and everything is Hashem. So he sees everything. He's mamash, all of him, all over. He's inside us, all of everything. You see the table, even this has the essence of Hashem. Everything that you see around you. We saw this, all of us. We all being then saw it when we went out of Egypt. All of us saw this. So we see that we can light the darkness, B'siyata Dishmaya, light the darkness with the kindling, the candles of Chanukah, especially the 5th day of Chanukah. That even a person that is far away from Hashem can kindle his soul, light his soul, and bring him back b'chazara to Hashem, to know Hashem. So it's written, Yeshayahu the prophet says, Shalom boreh nitzvatayim, Shalom l'rachok v'l'karov, Amar Hashem rufa'ativ. Peace for the one that is far and the one that is near. Hashem says, I will heal him. know that the biggest tzedakah, the biggest charity that we can do, especially in our days, that there's spiritual darkness in our days. Today, the plague in our days is a mental plague. Mamash, mental, it's not physical plague, it's a mental plague. People get confused because they are not connected to Hashem. They are not connected to God. They get all these ideas and theories that they forget where they come from and where they're going to. Because all of us, we came, our neshama, our soul, came from heaven, from Hashem, and we're going back to Hashem. And we're going back to stand in front of the court of heaven, all of us. So we see over here that even the ones that are far and far from Hashem, Hashem brings them closer to Him. And it says, you know, King David wrote a lot of prayers, but one of them in chapter 102, he wrote, Tfilah la'ani ki atov v'lifnei Hashem yishpoch zecho. So this is what we need to do. Tfilah la'ani, next to the candles, that a prayer for a poor person. And it says, v'lifnei Hashem yishpoch zecho, which means that he pours his heart in front of Hashem. And when a person does this, know that the moment that we speak to Hashem, Hashem stops everything in heaven. And He says, well, my daughter is speaking to me, no decree can come to this earth. So if we 24/7 will speak to Hashem, each and every one of us, everything that we do, we speak like we speak to a friend. Hashem, look, Bezrat Hashem, please help me to find the parking. Please see that when I go to the store, that I won't forget anything and I don't have to go again. Hashem, please give me Yiddish Chassidus Chanukah from all my children. Hashem, see that everybody will get married. Like I bless myself, I want all of humanity to be blessed. That everybody will know Hashem, will know God, will want to come closer to God. Because the more we come closer, the more we are deservable of the term human being. Once we come far from Hashem, and we don't remember where we came through and where we're going to, Shalom Neda, then we are not deservable of the term human being, because we are just like an animal in the clothing of a human being. So we see over here, Tfilah la'ani ki atov, and only this tfilah of a poor person immediately is answered. Immediately. How do we answer this? So first of all, know that to be poor, en ani ela ani midat. Which means, and this is the plague of this generation. What does it mean, en ani ela ani midat? Which means that a poor person is a person that doesn't know Hashem, doesn't know God. Doesn't understand where he comes from, what he's doing in this world. Why did he came to this world? We didn't come to eat, to drink, because the animals also eat, drink, reproduce, and have waste. They do the same thing. How are we elevated? We have the freedom of choice. We have speech to communicate and to build and create things together. So know that when we do charity, and especially on Chanukah, and we light and kindle other souls, and this is what Chanukah tells us, because we take the candles, we take the menorah and put it outside and we light the menorah after the stars appear. From sunset until the stars appear. So why do we do that? In order to kindle, to light the darkness. It's not the physical darkness, it's the spiritual darkness that we're in. That everyone will see and remember who we are, where did we come from, what is our history, B'siyata Dishmaya. So this is what we are doing. And furthermore, dear ladies, we see the shamash. We use the shamash in order to light all of the candles. And pay attention, all of the candles are in one line, are even, the same height, except for the shamash. The shamash is higher. So, dear ladies, as mothers, and we are, all of us, B'siyata Dishmaya, we are the mothers of the home. We are the high priest of the home. The husband is the head of the house. But the wife is the neck. And where the neck goes, the head goes. Okay? The wisdom of a woman builds a home. The wisdom of a woman. Why? Because a man is built from the measure of wisdom. but the women from the measure of understanding, we are multiple tasks human beings, women. Men, they are in a box, they do one thing. But we do everything at the same time. We can cook, we can bake, we can speak on the phone, we can look at the children, we can put laundry, we can put it in the dryer, we can do everything at the same time. Baruch Hashem. This is a woman. This is the beauty of a woman. לכן כתוב ויבן. Hashem built us from the measure of binah, of understanding. We understand one thing from the other. So what do? We are the shamash. We are the shamash of the Chanukah, of the menorah. Us, because we serve everybody at home. We serve everyone at home. This mamash literally, this is what we do. We are the psychologist at home. We are the teacher. We are the imam. We are the friend. We are the ones that go and do the shopping. Most of us go and do the shopping. We bake. We cook. We are the servant of the home. We are the shamash. We kindle the souls of our children. We sit down and read Tehillim, Perek Shira, Shira Shirim. We do everything we can in order to elevate our children to be closer to Hashem. So now, dear ladies, we have a big role. You see that Yehudit and also the daughter of Yochanan Kohen. So we see that they help the children of Israel. That's why we have a part in this miracle of Chanukah. Because Yehudit gave the general, the Roman, the Greek general, she gave him to eat dairy food and then gave him to drink wine, and after that, B'siyata Dishmaya, after he became drunk and he slept, she cut off his head. And with this she came back to Yerushalayim, to Jerusalem, and the children of Israel had a big victorious part. So dear ladies, Bezrat Hashem, we are going to bless everyone, that we will all have the zchut to greet Mashiach tzidkenu מחמיר במהרה בימינו אמן. אליהו הנביא זכור לטוב, לעולם יפרד אדם מחברו בדבר הלכה, יחיד ברבים הלכה כרבים. בעזרת השם, אחינו כל בית ישראל הנתונים בצרה ובשפיעה, עומדים בין בים ובין ביבשה, המקום ירחם עליהם, ויוצא מצרה לרווחה ומאפלה לאורה משבוד לגאולה, השתה בעגלה בזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. Can you close this? You know how to close it?
לא.
אנחנו נתחיל לסגור את זה. רק אני צריכה לסגור את זה.